Good day, one and all. My name is Kathy, and welcome to this episode of the Scrap and Crafty Gardener. Today, I am making a card based on this past Friday's Craft Roulette number 249 challenge. If you're not familiar with Craft Roulette, I will have a description and a link to that last episode in the description box below. It's an online card making game show, kind of, where they spin the roulette wheel every Friday night and then kind of tell you what you need to make, what kind of project, colors, an element, and a random thing you need to include. So for today's card, it needs to be a Zoyfold card, not a Joyfold, a Zoy, a Z-O-Y fold. And they explain that on the episode. And I need to use elegant colors. I have to include a front door, and randomly there has to be 3 circles on the card or project. Okay, so let me get started. The Zoyfold I had not heard of, but it's kind of like a Z fold, only a little different. Okay, for this, I'm using black cardstock. My first piece measures 10 inches by 7 inches. Now I'm going to score this online so you can see what I'm going to do. Oh, and there's a little random gold one. All right, so I'm going to score this at 2.5 inches and 5 inches. If I can get that 5-inch one straight, it's wanting to go out of the line for me. All right, let's do that one more time. Okay, so then I'm going to fold it over just like I would for my regular 5x7 card. Increase it with the bone folder. But then I need to take this front piece and fold it backwards. So you make a Z. Now for the rest of the Zoy, you need a 7-inch high by 7.5 inch wide. And then I'm going to score that at 2.5 inches. Now, my score lines are not going straight today. And I'm just going to fold that over. Okay, so then now these 2 cards are going to go together. So I'm having that kind of a fold to the card. So let me put those together right now. So these will be dry and ready to go. And you don't have to put one all the way across, but I figured it was just easier and it would hide my seam. And I'm just going to crease these down. And since this is a black card, on the inside, I have a piece of 4 3/4 by 6 3/4 white, and I'm going to put that on the inside. This should be a fairly simple and quick card today, if all goes according to plan. And I want to make sure that that is lined up. Center this as best as I can on the inside. That looks good. And you'll see a little bit of the white through, but that is okay because that's an element that we're going to use. Now, I have these leftover pieces of white from when I cut out white cardstocks. And they measure 1 3/4 inches normally because when I cut off my paper. But I made them 7 inches long. And I'm going to put 1 on each side of this card. But I'm not going to glue those down because I'm going to stencil on them. And I'm not going to use my stencil mat right now. Actually, no, I will get that one out. I'll just use a small one. Just going to use a small one. So I have a stencil that has, it's made to make, it's a 3-part stencil that makes a flower. And one of the parts just has a whole bunch of little circles. So this is where I figure I'm going to get in my 3 little circles. This card's going to have a lot of little circles. I could have ink splash this or not. I'm just going to use Soft Stone by GinaK, which is a light gray. Because for me, elegant is black and white and silver. And gray reminds me of the silver. And I'm just putting them on here random. One nice thing about circles is you don't really have to follow a pattern. Just like that. That one's done. Now I'll do the next side. And just randomly put gray circles on here. So I definitely have the element of the 3 circles. In fact, this one has 3 circles together. All right. Done stenciling. And I'll just clean this off with my tidy towel. Put the covers back on this. Covers on. Okay, now I have cut out 2 large diamond shapes. This is the Hero Arts nested, infinity nested diamond. This one measures approximately 4.5 inches tall by 3 3/8 inches wide. And I cut out 2, one for stamping on and one for the background. So let me get out my stamping platform. Now I was really struggling with door, but then I found a stamp set in my stash that has been there a while. I have no idea where it came from, but it's this cute little chicken set, and it has a chicken coop with a front door on it. So that's going to be my main element. And I'm going to put that up at the top. And then there's this words, hello, spring chicken, that I thought I'd put below that. Pardon me. Have not used this stamp set to my knowledge, so I'm going to condition it by rubbing my finger across. And then I'm going to stamp that with a VersaFine Clair Nocturne. And I'll definitely need to stamp that again. Hopefully it's not a defective stamp. I don't think it is. But you never know. A little bit more in that center area. And a little more. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Clean that off. And then, yes, hello, spring chicken. It's going to be stamped right below that. And condition that stamp. And my desk is looking a little dark on camera. I do apologize if it's a lighting issue today. Or maybe it's just on my side that I am seeing darkness. Okay. All right. Now, I need to decide. I have cut out some other diamonds. So that will go there. That will go there. And then this is going to go in the middle. Now, I've got these other stamps of the mama chicken I want to use. But I also cut out some other diamonds, and I don't know if I want to put those on there. In fact, I don't even see the second one at this moment. But if I put one there and one up here, that wouldn't be quite right. I think I'll just stamp Mama Chicken over top of my stencil. I'm going to put that up in that corner. Okay. well, she definitely has an overrun of silicone that wasn't removed very well. Believe this, I got this at a flea market, but it doesn't look to be a very good quality stamp set. But that's all right. I have it. I'm using it. Okay. All right. Now, let's hope the chicken stamps out well. Oh, yeah. Mama chicken came out perfect. I'm just going to stamp it one more time to get it a little darker. Okay, clean that off. Now there's some other stamps on here, so let me see what else I want to do with this. Let's see. There's a nest and baby chick. I think I'm going to keep them on this side. I'll put decisions. This is when I should be live, so you could tell me which one you think would look best where. I'm going to put little baby chick down here. And then on the inside, I'm going to do some stamping, which is not something I normally do. Okay. Little baby chick is going to go right down here in this corner. Or did I want it in the top corner? Bottom corner. You never know when you're making a card how it's going to turn out, if it does. All right. Put a bit of ink on that, and let's see how baby chick stamps out. Perfect. And it's nice and dark even, okay? So it's just the house chicken coop stamp that has a little issue. All right, now on the inside of the card, I want to put the nest down here. Baby chick up here with the saying, happy birthday to one fabulous chick. Right below that. Let's see how it goes. All right, now I'm going to turn this around so I can condition all my stamps. I'm not usually one for putting images on the inside of a card, but I just felt it kind of needed it today because I wanted to use these stamps. I'm going through my stash of stamps and die cuts and all that stuff and trying to organize. And this was in a box that I hadn't got to yet. So far, it's taking me over a year to organize what I have organized. Now, I need to stamp the nest a little bit harder and baby chick at the bottom. Okay, baby chick at the bottom. And the nest. All right, perfect. All right, clean those off. Move that aside. Done stamping. Okay. Now, to put it together. Let's put this one on this side. And I'm going to center that as best I can. And I'm going to lift it to the top in case my cut is a little off. Then I can trim it off the top. And I can see it's already a little bit longer. I tried to leave it a little longer so I can trim it off. Because if I make it too short, then, well, I can't add anything that would look good. So if I make it a little longer, then I can trim. Okay, so I just need to trim this one. Now this I am going to put on right on the center, but I want to pop it up so I can see from this point, just a hair past that point, I'm going to put a strip of foam tape. I'm just going to go on this side. Yep. As they don't tell me when I'm done that I got it wrong. And then I'm going to take this side, the blank one, and I'm going to do the same to the other side because they're going to be pushed together to make this extra thick and give like a little handle to open the card with, if that makes sense. I'll show you what I mean here in a minute. That should do. Okay, so I'm going to put this one down. Now I'm going to stand up to do this so that I can better see where I want that. And what I'm doing is I'm lining up the points into the opening of the card. There we go. Now I'm going to take this back side and just line that up here. And I want the foam on the outside, not on the inside. And then I'm going to just glue this down. And there. Now, I will add some bling, of course. And I'm just going to put this down here to kind of hold it while I think of my bling. Now, I'm going to do, I'm looking at my stickles. Pardon the reach here. These are the colors I did on the other day. And I'm thinking I want to use frosted lace to put on the chicken coop. I'll just get my stickle brush here. And I'm just going to bling up the chicken coop. You don't need a lot. A little goes a long ways. I chose this one because it kind of remains white, whereas the other ones take on golden sheens and blue sheens. And now I think a few silver rhinestones should complete this. I think I'll keep them in the color that they already are. Oh, let's see. Doesn't really need a whole lot of anything. I'll just try some random ones. Uh-oh. Get my tweezers. And it took the glue off, so I'm just going to place some on to see how they look. That one kept the glue. What if I use these as an extra 3 circles? I kind of like that. All right, that's what I'm going to do. So these two need glue. Oh, not right there. My glue plopped out of the bottle before I was ready for it. And right there. So I need to put it right there. Well, gonna play Tiddlywinks. Well, that's a game I haven't played in a long time. And that one's already stuck down. Okay, so that is my card for today. Let's see if I've met all the parameters. It needed to be a Zoyfold card. It's a Zoyfold card. Elegant colors, I think a black, white, and silver. And I've got that. Has to have a front door, and my chicken coop's got a front door. And random, it has to have 3 circles. Well, I've got lots of circles in the background. In fact, some of them are in groups of 3. Plus, I have 3 circular rhinestones. Definitely not my usual card, but I like it. And I can see how that chicken coop is just sparkling on the camera. It's so sparkly, it's kind of giving a hallucinatory effect. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.